If I'm going to write, then I'd say my primary responsibility is to be honest. And that doesn't mean that I disclose everything about myself. That's not necessarily the same, that's not the same thing, but that what I do say is true, that I'm not deliberately misleading my readers into thinking, it wouldn't even necessarily have to be about myself, but whatever I'm talking about, that I'm not deliberately trying to make them believe something which is not necessarily true. Do I have an obligation to the society, especially now? That is a difficult question. Even asking it makes it a little uncomfortable because the answer might be yes. But I think different writers have different things to offer, you know? I think one thing that Hunter did very well was describe in stark language just what an evil and corrupt man President Nixon was, in ways that no other journalist was willing to do. And the fact that he, would exaggerate and, describe him as a werewolf, was he literally a werewolf? No, but he made his point very clearly, and graphically, and in a way that no other writer could. Could I write about, politics in that way? I don't know. I don't know that that's where, that's where my strength as a writer lies. Or novelists, is it a place for a novelist to, talk directly about the dangers of a Trump presidency? I don't know that that's going to be, that's where the power is. I just discovered recently a French author, Emmanuel Carrère, who I'd never heard of until a few weeks ago, and I just think he's brilliant. It's amazing writer. And he said in this interview something like it was his job to tell the story that only he could tell. And I think that's the obligation of a writer, is to tell as best you can the story that only you can tell. And whether that is directly relevant to the politics of the day or not, unfortunately, I have to say that's not really relevant. It's what's the story that only you can tell, and that hopefully has some universal resonance in some way.